My name is Richard Eugene McNight III. I'm here to tell a story about the first drastic change in my life. I was 16, Halloween night, 1976. I got into an argument with my father, and I ran away from home. And then I went to San Francisco and came back with my youngest brother, my younger brother right under me, Rudy. We went by Martin Luther King Center. There's a bunch of people out there, and they all knew me. Most of them were older than me, in their 20s. My first cousin's husband, Eddie Keel, was out there, and we had made a deal with him about a month before that, and we sold him some stuff that we had, some ill-gotten gains, and he felt that we had ripped him off. So that Halloween night, my brother and I were at the center, Martin Luther King Center, San Mateo, right in front, and he walked up, and now he's 25, he's a grown man. He's 25, I'm 16. My brother's 15. And he hit me. And my brother, he did what a brother would do. You know, he stepped up to Eddie. Eddie pulled out a knife, and I told my brother to shoot him. And my brother had a .357, and he shot him point blank in the chest, you know, less than 3 feet away from him. So we ran downtown. We got the last bus going back to San Francisco, got on the bus. While we were on our way to San Francisco, the San Mateo Police Department went to my dad's house, went around, and they thought that we were hiding at my aunt's house around the corner from my father's house. They surrounded the house, and they shot tear gas in it, burned the house down. We weren't there. Then they wanted to go into my dad's house, but my dad had a bunch of German Shepherds that he trained when we were growing up, and he sold the police department, so they couldn't go in there. So they let him go in and get the dogs, and then he was afraid they were going to kill us. And into that, at the time, I didn't realize the consequences when all this occurred. Because my grandmother's pastor of her church was the head of juvenile probation in San Mateo County, and we ended up getting probation for it. And it was an attempted murder, and that caused a chain of events in my life. Maybe not right away and consistently, but me thinking that I would not have consequences. You know, my father lost a house. You know, my first cousin's husband lost a lung. His little kids. I mean, they don't even talk to me anymore. And you know, it's been a drastic thing for me. And but my father was there the whole time. I mean, he never ever turned his back on me even when I was wrong. I love my dad, and really, I started out to tell this story about my father. You know, and how he was always there for me, right or wrong. And even now, he's 74 years old, and he's getting old, you know. And he's never turned his back on me, and he is my best friend. You know? He said to me, I'm not going to leave this earth until I know that you are okay. And, you know, my father talks about dying to me. You know, I am his oldest son, and he wants me to pull the plug on him if he dies and all that. And I don't know if I could do that. You know, I mean, how could I do that to a man that's saved me every time I've been in trouble? But that's what he wants me to do, and I can't say no, but I don't know if I can, but I'm just gonna, the time I have left with my dad, I'm not gonna try. I'm gonna do better. I'm going to not just tell him that I love him and that I appreciate the work he did. I'm going to show him. And that's all I can do. I can't worry about yesterday. I got to work towards the future and then what's going on right now. That's it.